So when you say that you're scared of the light, what do you mean exactly?
Well, basically, it's not so much scared as just sometimes when lights appear that I'm not expecting, I get a little freaked out by it. I mean, I'll tell you about this one instance. I was driving down the road, all right, and all of a sudden there appears this cow. There's this cow on the side of the road. I'm just driving along. All of a sudden, there's a cow. It wasn't even in a field. It was, I don't know. It was in along the beach, I guess. It was by the beach. So I was driving down the road, and there's this cow. And all of a sudden, the cow flashes its high beams at me. I didn't know what to do. I mean, normally when people flash your high beams at them, you flash them back. But that's people. This was a cow. I didn't know what to do with the cow. I mean, so I stopped. I got out. I started explaining to the cow my predicament. I said, listen, cow, there's a problem here. I really don't like when bright lights are shined in my eyes, and I don't know about it. So I tell the cow this, and the cow shines the lights in my eyes again. So what I do is I start pulling all of its udders, because I figure, you know, that doesn't feel good. So I start pulling all the udders out, and milk doesn't come out. No, not milk. It was iced tea. Iced tea coming out of the cow's udders.
Now why don't you tell me about your friend Mark again?
Oh, Mark. Mark was a good pal of mine throughout high school. We used to hang out, and occasionally we would go to clubs together and hit on the girls that were there. But sometimes Mark would get out of hand. He would come to my house and he would ask me if I would like to go and take a bath in this foreign town. And I didn't know where this stuff come from. I didn't know if he had the money to fly me over there or something like that. But it just kept getting weirder and weirder, and soon he started wanting to take baths with me, and then, alright, so I was like, okay, alright, Mark, you can have it. We'll take a bath together, but I'm leaving my swimsuit on, okay? I'm not gonna get naked. So I allowed him to do that. So we were in my bathtub, and all of a sudden he turns into a sea serpent, and I don't know what to do because he's swimming around in the bathtub, and I try to pick him up, but I can't because he's too slippery. Or maybe it was because I had soap in my hands. But anyway, I was trying to pick him up, and I couldn't do it. So I got out of the tub. And then you could see he was visibly mad because I got out of the tub. He didn't want me to get out of the tub. I promised him I was going to take a bath with him, and I got out of the tub. So he turns back into a human and says, "What was that for?" I said, "I don't know. I was just trying to get away from the sea serpent. I didn't think you were going to turn into a sea serpent. I just got scared." And he said, "Well, didn't you know that? I mean, I used to turn into a sea serpent when I was in 2nd grade all the time in Mr. Pattersmith's class. And when that happened..."
Greg.
Yeah.
Greg. Did Mark really turn into a sea serpent?
Well, I guess not, but